Bezrat Hashem Rabotai, in less than 3 weeks we're going to have Pesach. People already start preparing for cleaning the house, for buying things for Pesach, for different type of things that they prepare themselves for Pesach. One person asked me, Rabbi, every year I have a problem with my babuля. What's her problem? Babuля lives by my house. She always argues with me. I take boiling water and I pour on top of the plata. The plata is the hot plate that you warming up the food. Also, other things. He says, every year I take the water and I pour on top of the plata. Plata patom rabotoit, inagdad ni rabotoit, babuля nam krichit, balagan doma. What should I do? I want to make Pesach the right way. I want to make Hashem happy, and I want to make babuля happy. Show me the I have to make it kosher. What's the right way? I can make everybody happy. Is there such an equation to make everybody happy or no? Says la halacha rabotai. There is a Gemara that says, back in the day, not everybody had oven. When you say oven, there was one oven in the middle, and all the houses that used to live around, in this oven, people used to put their things. Takoit, tandur, takoit, the old ovens, it was inside ugel, and people used to put inside their food. Says the Gemara, what if a person has a neighbor goy? Goy, pasal svoy dig, with non-kosher meat, non-kosher whatever, onto it pasal, and then I want to put in the same oven my kosher food. His food is covered. When you're at the dig, eat krishka. My food has that, and krishka also. Both foods are covered, but they're baked next to each other, cooking next to each other. He has his pot, and I have my pot. This is non-kosher pot, this kosher pot. Drugruga trogait. His pot touches my pot. Is there a problem because if both lids are covered? Zakriton. Просто факт, что этот металл трогает этот металл. Is there a problem that his non-kosher food is going to affect my kosher food or no? Huh? Says the Gemara, non-kosher cannot transfer to another kosher thing unless there is liquid in between. If there is no something liquidy in between two metals, the taste cannot transfer. You must have something that is liquidy in between. If it's dry and dry, cannot transfer. Says the halacha, with this being said, what if a person says, Rabbi, every year I take hot water, put it on top of my plata, babuля sa mnou sporit, žena sa mnou sporit, не знаю, что делать. It's every time it becomes problematic. Что мне делать? Says the halacha, if a person is going to put the pot directly on the plata, on niveau, например, как он есть, right? So whenever the pot is going to leak a little bit liquid, будет металл, который на него хамец ставит, sometimes people put bread on top of the plata during the year. Сейчас придешь, ты кашер на Песах свой пат поставишь, это металл. So there is no problem. Problem is, if that liquid is going to leak from the pot, is going to go underneath the pot, получается, что the metal of the plata touches the metal of the pot with a little bit liquid. So the taste of the hametz that is inside the plata is going to go inside your kasher Pesach pot. Это нельзя делать. So what should I do? So two solutions. Either he's going to do it like every year, but with the water, clean it well, with the soap and water. That's one solution. But if that solution is not available, a person can do another solution. What? He can clean it well, just with machalka and soap, clean it well, and then instead of pouring boiling water on top of it, he can cover it with a foil, aluminum foil. Получается сейчас that the pot, kasher lePesach pot, is not touching the plata. What is it touching? The foil. And foil is metal. The other thing is metal. The pot is metal. Metal and metal cannot transfer taste. Now, the taste that is underneath the foil in the plata cannot go inside the foil because there is no any liquid. You wash it all off. So because of that, the person has another solution. Instead of pouring hot water on top of the plata, if that's not available option, babuля argues, your wife argues, balagan saydoma, take option number 2. Cover the plata after you clean it well from all the dirt, from all the grease. Cover it with a foil. Problem Rabotam with foils many times doesn't last long, especially if you buy the cheap foil. Foil has a quality, cheap quality or expensive quality. Lo kohen, make sure you buy the quality that it is very, very durable. It's the heavy duty. You know, in Bnei Brak, they sell foil right now. The highest business in Bnei Brak now is to sell foil. Everybody cover the entire house with foil right now. But the foil they have, it's a very thick foil. You need to mamash rip it in order to get it through. So this foil is very durable. You're going to put it during the whole Pesach, you have no problem. Go stinge. But if you buy the thin foil, you got to be careful. Because after a few times, you're going to pick up the plata at the day, the foil is going to stick to the pot. Plata. That's why you have to buy a thick foil. If you don't have a thick foil, put few layers of foil. Like this, you didn't have to pour water on top of the plata. You made Hakadosh Baruch Hu happy because the plata is kasher by covering it with the foil. You clean it, and you made Babulaka happy, and you made your wife happy, everybody happy. If a person learns halakha, rabotai, he knows how to follow kashrut without arguing with anybody around.